Nothing is more difficult and therefore more precious than to be able to decide. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action comes, stop thinking and go in. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. As a rule, it is circumstances that make men. Courage cannot be counterfeited. It is one virtue that escapes hypocrisy. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. I make my battle plans from the spirit of my sleeping soldiers. A constitution should be short and obscure. Public opinion is the thermometer a monarch should constantly consult. Always carry champagne. In victory you deserve it, and in defeat you need it. Those who receive the most images into their memories have the most lively imaginations. Never depend on the multitude, full of instability and whims. Always take precautions against it. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach him all your art of war. There are only two forces that unite men: fear and interest. True character stands the test of emergencies. Do not be mistaken, it is weakness from which the awakening is rude. The French complain of everything and always. I have seen in the most significant of circumstances that some little thing always decides great events. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. History is written by the winners. Success is the most convincing talker in the world. It is only by prudence, wisdom, and dexterity that great ends are attained and obstacles overcome. Without these qualities, nothing succeeds. Ten people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. Courage isn't having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have strength. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The world suffers a lot, not because the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. Imagination governs the world. Ability is of little account without opportunity. A leader is a dealer in hope. One must change one's tactics every 10 years if one wishes to maintain one's superiority. The greater the man, the less is he opinionative. He depends upon events and circumstances. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. There are but two powers in the world, the sword and the mind. In the long run, the sword is always beaten by the mind. Men take only their needs into consideration, never their abilities. We are waging war as generous enemies, and we wish only to crush the tyrants who enslave you. You don't reason with intellectuals, you shoot them. Soldiers generally win battles, generals get credit for them. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. The army is the true nobility of our country. France has more need of me than I have need of France. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. Power is my mistress. I have worked too hard at her conquest to allow anyone to take her away from me. A form of government that is not the result of a long sequence of shared experiences, efforts, and endeavors can never take root. In politics, never retreat, never retract, never admit a mistake. The great difficulty with politics is that there are no established principles. I love power like a musician loves music. I can no longer obey. I have tasted command, and I cannot give it up. There is no such thing as accident. It is fate misnamed. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. There is no place in a fanatic's head where reason can enter. With audacity one can undertake anything, but not do everything. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. Friends must always be treated as if one day they might be enemies. It is the cause, not the death, that makes the martyr. Courage is like love, it must have hope for nourishment. Four hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Ordinarily, men exercise their memory much more than their judgment. I know he's a good general, but is he lucky? It is astonishing what power words have over men. The fool has one great advantage over a man of sense: he is always satisfied with himself. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. Men are moved by two levers only: fear and self-interest. To understand the man, you have to know what was happening in the world when he was 20. Greatness is nothing unless it be lasting.